Extra big thank you to my top level Patreon supporters. Thank you and thanks buddy to Stuart Hetherington, New Gal, Mona Swearingen. Thank you and thanks buddy. And the man, Mr. Matthew Gray. Thank you and thanks buddy. Oh no, I've seen this look before. Oh, it's just Guillermo. Oh, you don't know who Guillermo is? That's a GIF that my friend made for me after seeing Guillermo. Now check out these socks Steve had made for me. What a great Christmas gift. If you don't know who Guillermo is, maybe you want to check out my other channel, Snappy Says, for a little bit of uncomfortable fun. Now on with the video. Hey there, jerk faces. It's me, the Lanky Lefty 27, or Snappy Says, whatever channel I upload this to. Now, I'm kind of big stuff now because I have 30,000 subscribers and it's pretty good. How do I know that's pretty good? Because endless supplies of Chinese companies are sending me their products to try. Now, this is going to solve a problem, hopefully. And that is, my sound sucks. I want to experiment a little bit here and see what does work best. But first, I promised these guys I would do an unboxing. So let's unbox. That's for the thumbnail. Okay, let's do it again. That's right, everyone. It's Kimafun. I've never heard of them before. But what they do have is a wireless mic solution, I guess. I've been wanting to do these wirelessly because the wires always get all caught up. I have an array here of stuff I'm going to use and compare it to this. Never used this before, so how am I supposed to make a decision on this other than compare it to other stuff? So let's get started. Now we have a lovely carrying case. That's nice. And inside you'll see a bunch of stuff. Now we have a headset. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm not going to read any instructions. All right, so this thing here that we're going to be checking out is the Kimafun KM G100-1 right there. Yes, baby. I think we got to charge this sucker first, but quite honestly, I can't be bothered with this kind of thing, as I am a famous YouTuber now. That's cool. Okay, so we have a dual charging port for this guy, and then what the hell did I do with that thing? So this is the wireless, is it on? It's freaking blinking. This is the wireless gig that I plug into here, the auxiliary port into my camera. Then I have this as the wireless pickup. I can wear it as a headset here, which I can't see myself doing, but that'd be weird. Hello guys, it's me, the Lanky Lefty, advice line. Ah, this is lovely. We have a couple of spittle socks. I don't know what to call them. Little muffs I can put over this guy. So it's not, we'll go ahead and put that on. Then I'm gonna charge these up while I'm checking out my other stuff, and then we'll compare them all. So here's all the stuff we'll be checking out. The Kimafun KM G100. It's wireless. All the others are wired. I'm also going to be trying out the Sennheiser MKE 400. Plugs in. I just got this for Christmas. Yay. And it mounts right on the top of the camera. Now, what I've been using is this crap bag Comica CVM V30. I thought it was cool at first, but then my dad got a job and I got a better microphone array that I've been using as much as I possibly can. But sometimes I gotta go, I gotta move elsewhere, so I have to use this. But more often than not, whenever I can, and I'm using it right now, it's the Blue Yeti. This is used by famed YouTubers everywhere. The only problem is I gotta power it by plugging it into a computer, so I gotta bring my laptop out here. Every time I want to use it, I got to bring the laptop out, which makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt. And lastly, we'll check the audio on the DJI Mavic Mini. We'll just check out exactly how great this audio is for true mobility. Now at this point, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking,
damn Jason, you've got it all together.
I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but quite honestly, I don't know where to start. I'm so overwhelmed by clearly how brilliant you guys all are.
Well, let me show you a little something here. I'm gonna go ahead and video you a famous I'm gonna go ahead and show you my setup. It is trash. So we have the Yeti traveling to my laptop, which is charging. These guys we'll try out. That's just for power. Then I have this little guy, an auxiliary wire that runs all the way up here and plugs in to my camera. Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? What's up with this orange thing? Well, you see this shoe right here? This thing doesn't quite fit into the proprietary one on the Sony camcorder. I have a little shoe I just ordered. It was 10 bucks. I could finally afford it. So I'm gonna plug that into there and now I can put anything on there. And that's why I got the Sennheiser. So I can also mount that right here on top. But you see how it doesn't fit in? It's proprietary. People who do proprietary things kind of piss me off. All right, now that we peeled back the layers of the onion, maybe you won't be so intimidated by the magic of YouTube and you'll start your own channel. Let's get started. I already have the Blue Yeti plugged in. Now, clearly I'm a catch. I've been with my wife for several years, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try out some random phrases that I would use if I were trying to pick up chicks in this day and age, when she finally smartens up and leaves me. So if you check out the pattern here, I have it on cardioid, so it kind of just gets right in front of the camera. Someone could be back here yapping behind the camera and it wouldn't pick them up so well. So let's hear. Hey baby, you're so pretty, it reminds me of when I took my mom to prom. Now you can probably hear the richness in my voice. I can tell you're impressed. Let's go ahead and try out the Comica and see if the audio changes on that. The Comica has several different audio ranges. It has some that are just like on, it has on plus 10, then it has like a low cut filter on it. So this setting, it is just on, it's picking up everything. So let's try another phrase. Damn baby, your cleavage reminds me of a sumo wrestler. Now let's go ahead and change the setting. We'll do the low cut. Damn baby, your skin is so radiant, it's like all you eat is Alpo. Now we'll try it again. Now this is at enhanced audio. It's supposed to be picking up everything. You're so pretty, it reminds me of when I took my mom to prom. Now usually I don't know if it's picking it up with it. Hey, cat, what are you doing, buddy? Now typically when I use a Comica after an extended period, it starts to get a hissing and crackling, which is why I'm looking into replacing the damn thing. All right, let's move on. Let's try the Sennheiser. Okay, now we're using the Sennheiser MKE 400. I have all the audio settings just on. The volume is on positive and it's just on. There's a low cut filter that we'll give a shot here in a second, but let's go ahead and say another hot phrase to a lucky lady. Hey, you look like a dude in high school I used to shadow box with. Now I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna put the low cut filter on. We'll try the same phrase and see how it sounds. Hey baby, you look like a dude in high school I used to shadow box with. Now we'll try it one more time and I'm gonna put the output on negative, so it's gonna hopefully attenuate the sound a little bit. Hey baby, I'm not trying to brag, but I just got out of prison. All right, I think we exhausted that. I have high hopes for the Sennheiser, so hopefully this sucker works out. One more check on the Sennheiser. I want it to be full power, not attenuating the lower end, and then with attenuated volume. Damn, baby, you remind me of a jelly roll. I really feel like we're hitting it out of park on this one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try out these Kimafun thingies. Test, test, test. All right, cool. Looks like they're both on. I'm gonna act like I'm wearing a headset. I can't see myself ever doing this. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, well, I'm fine, thank you very much. Looks like there's an audio control here, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that. Oh, I can see the output. I can see the output. I think it was off. Is that on now? Is that lower? Is that better? Is that higher? I can see myself just putting it like this. Maybe I could wrap it under my shirt. For the purposes of this test, I think I am gonna go full call center mode and just give it a fair shake. There's really only one setting with the Kimafun KM 100-1. So we're really just gonna say one phrase. You look mousy when I first came in, but now that I'm drunk, you look sexy as hell. Let me try that again with the headset off and not quite as close to my mouth. You look mousy when I first came in, but now that I'm drunk, you look sexy as hell! That's actually how I'd say it. I just wanna check to see exactly how far this range is. Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? I'm wondering if this thing transmits really, really well. I can do dances across. You can hear every last thing. Maybe I can do ASMR. Hey, ASMR. You can go to sleep to this. Yeah, very relaxing. Yeah. Hey, psst, psst, psst. Hey, hey. ASMR. I don't think anyone can possibly be more turned on than I was at that precise moment. One last thing to check, and that's the drone. Could anything possibly have better sound than the drone? We're gonna let this Kimafun keep recording because I wanna see how it does with absolutely horse crap input. Then I might even switch over and test the Sennheiser and see how well its sound is. Not just yeah, but hell yeah. I can promise you this is gonna be very, very hot. Come here, baby. How's the sound on that thing? Let's just let this thing go ahead and orbit my head. I damn near chopped off my head. I'm gonna see if this thing picks up from the drone, but right now you might be hearing it from the KM. I just wanna see how it does with sound. The KM G100. Is it picking up sound? Damn, baby. Every time I look deep into your eyes, you make me hungry for a pork chop. My wife is a very lucky woman. I want to see how this thing does with wind. That's why I got a damn drone hanging over my head. Damn, baby, you got such a glaze. You make me want to ask for my toast with no butter. Yeah, come here, baby. We're just testing out some audio stuff with the sweet drone flyby. All right, I also want to test out this array with the Sennheiser just to see how the sound is with that, with all this damn noise. Now we have the sound on all the way with the Sennheiser. Let's go ahead and fly this baby over us with sound up all the way. See what the sound is like. Hey there, how you doing there, buddy? Hey, you notice my cat is in every damn shot? Every shot, my cat's right there. Okay, now we're gonna drop this to negative. We're also gonna use the low cut filter. We dropped it down, we're using the low cut filter. This again is a Sennheiser MKE 400. How's that wind for you? Yeehaw! I'm back to my Blue Yeti microphone. It's just tried and true, you know, it just works every time. I'm back to using the wireless Kimafun KM 100G. I said that wrong. The KM G100-1. I'm gonna go ahead and analyze the data. I just wanna do a little talking with this because I've already talked with the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and look, I'll check them all out. I'll get it mostly edited, listen to the sound myself, see which one I think works best, which one kind of seems to suck. Yeah, you know what, the other thing is I'm probably not gonna do the drone because I just looked up a nerd forum and it showed that actually, my mistake, there is no sound on that. So the DJI Mavic or Mavic, whatever you say, actually doesn't have audio at all. So I feel like we just kind of wasted our time. Although it did provide hella wind noise, which was nice. So we can test out the other microphones with wind noise. Let's go ahead and edit this baby and have some final thoughts. Okay, I just realized this. I have it turned on. It's not plugged in yet. This has a big boy, like an amp jack, that I can put into my Ion block rocker, and I can use this. You're getting audio from my phone right now. I don't know how to work that one. So I'm gonna take this off, and then we're just gonna plug directly into the auxiliary input. Are you working? Are you working? Oh, I think it is working. Does that change anything? You can hear the echo. Again, this is coming from my phone. Why the hell are you humming when I get close? Hey, are you humming? Are you humming? Hi. Look at this. If you want to set up a little setup to be a motivational speaker, today's the day to get a hold of your life. Today's the first day to really conquer your life. I feel like I could be like Tony Robbins, except I need banana hand meatballs. So, not gonna happen. Hello, Papper people, microphone enthusiasts, and aspiring YouTubers. Welcome back. I said I had one coming, and look at this. Look at this. I said I had a shoe coming because it didn't fit in here, but look at this. Look how solid that is. Look at that. It's in there. I bought this little guy for $9. Fits in my Sony, and it's all good. Now, I don't have this anymore, right? We had this giant, God bless, cat. Every video, you screw up, don't you? We're gonna leave you in again. Partner. So I have this orange thing here that was holding all of my other microphones in the past. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it attached just like that so I can have a constant reminder of where I came from my roots. Essentially at this point, I've already edited the entire video. I hadn't actually heard it for myself, so I was going on a lot of assumptions. So I guess you heard it as well as I did. I mean, I think we can all agree that using a drone for audio when it doesn't have audio is pretty much a bad idea. If you want to get cool shots from 3 feet away from your head in your living room, it's kind of a good idea. But for audio, I would not do that. I should actually do a video on that DJI Mini Mavic or Mavic. I think it's a cool little drone. I've never had one before. Someone got it for me as a gift because at heart, I'm like a 12-year-old kid. Okay, the microphone that I have been using that I get hissing all the time, the Comica, I hate it. I actually hate it. So if you listen to a lot of really any of my videos that I've done in the last like 2 years, every now and then you'll hear hissing. So I think it's really susceptible to static somewhere and interference. I've tried so many different settings and I get that hissing. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it. So for that reason, I hate it. So the Blue Yeti, the Yeti is awesome. Like I said, I have to be hooked up to the computer. You can hear the richness in the sound. It sounds great. And I can hook it up to my camera that I use. You know, it's great with the exception of the power source. I have to have my laptop nearby. I've tried plugging it into like an Apple, you know, well, what do you call it? The plug-in thingy. I put the USB into that, plug it into the wall. It actually doesn't work. It really likes the computer. It's meant for the computer, so you can't deprive it of it. Computer and Yeti go together like peanut butter and jelly, like my stomach and pie. Now we tried the wireless Kimafun. Now the Kimafun, I actually want to give that a little more of a shot. And I say that because I really like the fact that it's wireless, and I really like the richness of the voice that I heard. The problem is there's a lot of static there. Now I look back to see if I did something wrong in the instruction book, and it looked like it said, you know, search for any magnetic interference. How am I supposed to know if there's magnetic interference? I mean, I think we're on the Earth, so the Earth has magnetic interference. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this out of a lead box. It seems like, I'm kind of surprised that they sent it to me, because if they looked at the content of my videos, they would see what I do. They probably looked at my one workout video when I'm downstairs in my basement sweating to the oldies, and figured, oh, this guy's an exercise guy. I'm not. I actually thought the sound from the Kimafun sounded really good when I was, you know, doing it on the block rocker. As a motivational speaker, living in my van, down by the river. Bad movie reference, sorry. I actually thought it sounded really good with that setup. I wasn't hearing the static. But that's not the process I'm using. So if you're using it, if you're like a Pilates instructor, you can use it for that. If you're doing hot yoga and you're the instructor, you can do that. But as far as just talking to a camera, I don't know that I would really recommend it. So that brings me to what I'm using right now, and that is the Sennheiser MKE 400. I actually really like it. I thought the sound was really good. I thought it was pretty close to the Blue Yeti microphone, which I love. This is a shotgun, so if I'm off to the side, you're not gonna hear it as well, but I mean, you're in front of the camera for the most part. I just really like the idea of the Kimafun because it's here, and if I turn my back, you can still hear it. But this, if I turn my back, you can hear that the sound changes, but that is just a minor problem. I've got nothing else for you. I'm gonna put a link to everything down in the description box below. And at this time, it's a nice time to mention that I am an Amazon affiliate, and as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchases. This includes cat food. This includes anything that you can get off of Amazon. It doesn't have to be CPAP related. It doesn't have to be microphones. Anything, any qualified purchases, well, Lefty here earns on it. All right, Papper people and audiophiles, I appreciate you watching. And Mr. Squirrel, hey, Mr. Squirrel, you asleep? Hey, say goodbye to the nice people. You just want to be held. All right, hopefully you found this video helpful. Look, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please do so at this point. Now, I know you may have found this video because the subject matter is much different from what I usually do. But if you know someone in your life that has sleep apnea or a sleeping disorder or snores, why don't you go ahead and point them to the rest of my channel?
Man, that was a long one if you made it this far. Can I get a yeehaw from the back row? If you want to support this channel, you can check out my website, massbright.com. We have low-cost, affordable masks that are in great shape if you just want to try it out. You can also support us by just checking out our other channel. It's Snappy Says. It's very odd. I have fun doing it. I really have no direction, and it really is just enjoyable. Now, I also want to mention again that I am an Amazon affiliate or associate, and as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchase. So you can really buy whatever the heck you want, and so long as it is a qualified purchase, I do earn on that. Other than that, have a great day. I hope you sleep well, my friends, my little Papper people, and again, I'm humbled by the subscriber count we have, and I'm thankful every day for that.